My friends, I like to share the story of the wise African villager and the traveler. Once upon a time, there was an African villager, and this wise old man would sit outside of his village every day, and he sit under a tree, and he sit there and he think. And one day, a young traveler comes by, and the traveler asks him, "Sir, if I was to go into your village, what kind of people would I run into?" And the old wise traveler looked at him and said, "Well, young man, what kind of people have you run into in your travels?" And the young traveler said, "Well, sir, I've met a lot of young people that are really foolish and are mean spirited. I've met older folks that have no hope, they have no health, and they're just angry at life. Overall, the people I've met have no hope and don't care about life. They don't have any hope for living." And the old wise African man looked at him and said, "Well, young traveler, those are the exact same type of people you're going to find in my village." So the young traveler kept walking. And then another traveler comes by and he says, "Sir, if I go into your village, what kind of people will I run into there?" And he says, well, young man, what kind of people have you run into in the past?" And he says, this traveler says, "Well, I ran into young people that are really wise and hardworking. I've ran into older people that are full of life and full of health and full of hope. And overall, I've ran into people that are great people, good people, and they're caring and compassionate towards others." And the old man smiled and said, "Well, young traveler, these are the type of people, the same type of people you're going to find in my village." So I ask you now, my friends, what do you take from this story? Leave your comments below and tell me your thoughts. Do you want to be the first traveler, or do you want to be the second traveler? Share with me.